Good morning. I'd like to call the March 19th, 2024 Norfolk Planning Commission meeting to order. Inform the public of the Open Meetings Act located in the northwest corner and ask for a roll.
Wait.
Here.
Sock. Here. Bryant. Spray. Franklin. Cuby.
Here.
Griffith.
Here.
Mason. Ronfelt.
Here.
We have a quorum.
I'd ask for approval of the full agenda.
Move to approve. I'll second.
Motion and a second.
Wait.
Yes.
Sock. Here. Bryant. Spray. Franklin. Cuby.
Yes.
Griffith.
Yes.
Mason. Ronfelt.
Yes.
All commission members voting in the affirmative. Motion carries.
And consideration of the approval of the minutes of March 5th Planning Commission meeting.
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second.
Wait.
Yes.
Sock. Yes. Bryant. Spray. Franklin. Cuby.
Yes.
Griffith.
Yes.
Mason. Ronfelt.
Yes.
All commission members voting in the affirmative. Motion carries.
At this time, I'll open up the public hearing to consider the extremely blighted determination study generally located in the northeast corner of First Street and Norfolk Avenue. Morning.
I'm Mark Otto, 1652 Woodview Street, Lincoln, here to represent Mood on this project. So what we've got here is something we think we're bringing to Norfolk that's incredibly special. We're going to create a pedestrian mall that will connect the riverfront down to Norfolk's Main Street. And 25,000 feet roughly of commercial space, 130 living units, overall just under 170,000 square feet of building. We're trying to create something that's really special here and really working it from the top down. And we looked at this project a few years ago, didn't have quite the right fit, didn't have the right vision, now we do. What our objective is here is to not compete with Norfolk downtown, but to actually bring more people. Your river walk, kayaking area, I think is supposed to bring 13 to 30,000 visitors. Our objective is to A, grow that number, and B, help connect the river to the downtown in an inviting manner. Multiple restaurants, shops, so retail I think will be a big boom down there. We're bringing kind of an older European feel, which generally is attractive, right? People like to spend time in those areas. So that's the scope of the project. The next step is the extreme blight, of course, and I've got the statutes. Kurt Elder gave me kind of a bullet point. Does it meet statute? Which of course is important. To do that, the area is blighted. The statute, we must use census data to define extreme blight. It's different than other blight studies. It's based just on census data. The average rate of unemployment in the area is 200% of the state. It's at 6.3 versus Nebraska's at 3.07. The average poverty rate in the study is greater than 20%, which is statute 21.78. And where the unemployment and poverty reviews intersect, a qualifying area is formed. Blight within the qualifying areas, it qualifies for extreme blight, and he used data methodology approved in Lincoln, Omaha, Grand Island, North Platte, and Norfolk studies. The next one I would say is the why. why would you guys consider an extreme blight a 20-year TIF project in this area? So 5 years ago, you would look at a project like this, and today the cash down on this project is twice what it was then. Your length of term to finance a project like this is 50% longer to make it cash flow. And the interest rate is double, a little over what it was in those time frames. And so it's not that we're extreme blighting it on a profit margin, it's that it's what it takes to bring this project together and to do it right. This isn't a site that one should limp into. And I think the long-term picture is incredibly important. Yeah, it's a 20-year blight, it's extreme. But when you look at the financing package and the 50-year package for Norfolk, we're putting a product in that should gain value. It will gain value and will help carry the downtown. It is also being designed to be sold in segments someday down the road, which I think helps an area grow quicker versus waiting for it to deteriorate and then a developer comes in and does it all at once. Thank you.
Anyone else would like to speak at the public hearing?
Make sure I remember how to spell this. Good morning, Arnie Robinson with Elkhorn Valley Economic, or Greater Norfolk Economic Development and Chamber Action Council, Norfolk Iron and Metal. Got a few things I represent, I guess. I would like to just speak briefly to the project 105 East Norfolk. I think this is an outstanding use of our TIF dollars. I think this is an opportunity to truly take not just the legal standards and requirements for TIF and for extreme blight, but to go look at what is the intent of those projects? What is the intent of those? How they look at those, and you go drive past that, and we see the investment that our community has made, the businesses, the city, everyone locally, and what we've developed in downtown, and to be able to look at a capstone like this and truly renovate and change. Substantial change to that corner truly fits the intent of all the standards around blight and the tax opportunities that come along with that. So as I look at where are we going, where are we growing our community, I feel this is a great opportunity and a great place for us to continue investing in Norfolk and creating a community that will be, as Mark said, it's a 20-year investment with the payback, but 50 years and beyond, we will see the benefits of this engagement. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Candace Alder. I serve as the Director of Economic Development here at the City of Norfolk. And I just wanted to share some feedback that we received from Baird Holm, which is our TIF attorney for the City of Norfolk. We did reach out to Michael Sands, who serves as our attorney, and asked him about this extreme blight area and the study at hand. And since it's the first time that we've ever done this or contemplated this in the City of Norfolk, we wanted that feedback. And he responded that he did review the extreme blight area study. He said, assuming the data cited therein is accurate, the study is in good shape and supports an EBA designation for the parcel at issue. Since the area is already blighted and substandard, the analysis really only has two criteria or considerations. and that's 200% of the state rate for unemployment and 20% poverty rate. He indicated the study covers both with appropriate details and support. After that, Val and I did reach out to Kurt Elder. He served as the consultant that Mark Otto hired to conduct this study, and we asked him for additional data to be introduced into the study just to show that work, to show the support of it. So I just wanted to share that for your feedback and consideration as well.
Anyone else would like to speak at this public hearing? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing and open it up for discussion. Naturally, I think it's, I think it's appropriate. It's sat vacant for a long time, as far as development concerns go. And if not now, when? And as long as we meet all the parameters of the, of the TIF qualifications being a state statute, it's certainly well within the realm.
I do also want to acknowledge the due diligence and the extra, work that was put in to make sure that, that this was meeting the extremely blighted standards. I appreciate that.
Yeah, being on the commission for quite a while, this is the first extreme blight study I've ever come across, so. Any other discussion?
I'll make a motion to approve recommendation of the extremely blighted determination study generally located in the northeast corner of First Street and Norfolk Avenue.
Second that motion.
We have a motion and a second.
Wait,
Yes.
Sock? Yes. Cubie?
Yes.
Griffith?
Yes.
Ronfeld?
Yeah.
All commission members voting in the affirmative, motion carries.
Item number 8, consideration of recommendation of the sidewalk waiver requested by Todd and Cheryl Ludicky for property located at 3530 East Highway 24. Is anyone here for this? Come on up.
Okay, Todd Ludicky, and I guess we asked for this because we're 2 miles out on Highway 24, and it seems a little bit ridiculous to have a sidewalk out there. So I guess the question would be is if we don't have to do that, do we still pay the fee? I guess is the question.
What fee?
There was a $250 sidewalk fee that we had to deposit before this meeting.
Yeah, the fee is to get on the agenda, so we should have already cashed that check.
Okay,
Yeah.
so did that get refunded then or no?
No.
Okay. I guess that was my question. So it wouldn't make sense to have a sidewalk.
Is this the property that, did you just zone change some of it? This is like, what, about a year ago?
Yep,
Ish? Okay.
yep. So I guess that's all we were looking for, a waiver. Doesn't seem to be a good way to put a sidewalk there, so.
Is there a sidewalk anywhere else there? No? Okay.
And did it trigger only because you're building?
I'm assuming we're in Stanton County, actually.
Is that where it
Yeah.
came into effect?
So because it was platted and zone changed, that any new plat has that sidewalk note on it, so that this was just done, like you said, about a year ago. So that plat had the sidewalk note on it, and as soon as he pulled a building permit, that triggered the sidewalk requirement.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, that's all I have. Thanks.
Yeah, obviously, my opinion is just based on the area. I don't think it's appropriate for a sidewalk, but.
It would probably be quite a while before there's connecting sidewalks.
Right. And once, there's that safeguard in there that once it connects, you gotta put it in there, so.
Yeah, unless you guys want something different, we'd probably write our standard waiver moving on for approval to council that said, don't put anything landscape-wise, trees, rocks, any buildings that would be in that general area of where the sidewalk would go in the future. And then the city council has the ability to order it in at any time or when sidewalks are in that area.
Make a motion to approve recommendation of a sidewalk waiver requested by Todd and Cheryl Lidke for property located at 3530 East Highway 24.
Second.
We have a motion and a second?
Wade,
Yes.
Sock. Yes. Cuby,
Yes.
Griffith,
Yes.
Ronfeld.
Yes.
All commission members voting in the affirmative, motion carries.
Val, on the February 2024 building permit report?
Okay, so February 2024, it is the middle of, winter, so we didn't have too many permits come in. Actually, really no new residential permits come in, so no for single-family detached. As of right now, we have 31, and last year we had 14 at this time. No new duplexes, we have 1 at this time. We had 20 with a 40-unit count last year at this time. No new multifamily, so we have not had any multifamily come in this year. Last year, we had 44 units. And no new single-family attached, but as of this year, we have 4, and last year, this time, we had none. And the building valuation is approximately 258 million less than last year because of the industrial that came in last year.
Thank you, Val. Any other open topics or concerns? Seeing none, I'd ask for an adjournment.
So moved.